Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Talent Traders. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my channel, and this video I'm going to discuss about the narrow ADR indicator. So the ADR indicator which is available in TradingView, so which we have created a customized one, and based on that we created a lot of scanners and screeners that was working good, and recently we made a less than 1% ADR stocks also we find out. So here it is perfectly working for an intraday. So those who are watching for an intraday trades, so how we are planning for a breakout. So here this dashboard will find out the stock which closes about to the ADR level in the second 15 minutes candle. This particular box which showing in the first box which showing you the second 15 minutes candle. Same like that, from this list we find out some narrow stocks. That narrow ADR means that range of ADR 5 and 10 would be very tight in conditions. Okay, so let me check Godrej Properties, maybe the stock in the first candle, second candle which closed above to the ADR high. How I'm going to take a trade opportunity once the high is broken. I'll be going for an opportunity below the low of that particular candle would be my stop loss. Okay, here in this case it is a narrow. So narrow ADR. So while I'm finding a narrow ADR with this chart, it may be taking time to find out how many stocks which forming such a pattern, something like that. But if I'm following with narrow ADR with the charting scanners, I think I have already created the charting scanners that will help us to find out such a details. Okay. And here, how do we get the list of stocks and how do we modify that particular scanners and screeners will help you to find out the stocks which is going to give you such a better opportunity for your intraday and short-term breakout. Okay. So we are recently created a weekly ADR also, but it is under testing basis. Once it is done, we will be going for. And some other stocks like IOC, BPCL and Indusen Bank. IOC second candle breakout. After that breakout, that was giving you such a good result. And BPCL is the third one, the second candle breakout, and it was giving you at least 1:1. And in this bank, fourth stock in this bank. So that was a huge one. So maybe after the breakout, but it doesn't trigger your stop loss. Maybe it is ending with the loss. So here it is not about 100% which is going to give you the signal, but almost 70-80% that ADR signals which works. Okay. In this case, the narrow ADR. So what are the stocks which forming a today narrow? So let me check some stocks I find out with my scanners. So this one, Lara's Lab. So when did it closed above to the narrow ADR level is another 10 to 10-15 candle. So which closed above to the ADR high, and it is giving you the breakout only around 11:30 candle. So simple logic which I used for this ADR, when a stock which closes above to the ADR level, even it should break the high, it may be giving you such a clear confirmations. If sometimes if the ADR level will act as a resistance as well as support. Sometimes it will be taken a resistance here. You can look at this. So why I just following closing above and breakout on that particular closed candle. So this will filter some false signals, so we can ignore it. Okay, that is what the main reason which you are following with this particular indicator. And let me check something like HDFC Bank also. Today it forms a narrow ADR. In this case, narrow ADR which is happening in the first candle itself, the close, the breakout which is happening, and the second candle is zoom. Okay, so here also be the narrow, and HCL take something like that which I scanned from my scanner which I have already created. In this case, this is a narrow and it was crossing below that around 1 o'clock. After that, it giving you some good move. And IGL, not only a bullish side, so it's given you bearish side also. In this case, the first candle where the stop loss would be big, but till it is closed with the same point. So IDFC is the one more stock which is having a very narrow, there is a breakout. So how we find out the stock which we are looking for tomorrow's narrow ADR? So that we can easily find out with our scanner. So that I'm going to create the scanners here in this video itself. Okay, so already I made one more type, and here is the one more thing which I'm going to focus here ADR, so narrow, but ADR narrow high, and minus ADR, sorry, should be the negative symbol. So this ADR, we created a lot of customized indicator. It is not available in charting by the default. Okay, so ADR low, ADR low. So this is one condition which I'm going to. So I'll go for a 1 day ago. So those who are my student or those who are in my premium group, so I will be sharing that scanner. So this will tell you what are the stocks today. If you are using 1 day ago, so multiplied by the number, maybe very tight range if you are expecting 0.08. So I'm just scanning what is happening. Even every filter should have it's happening. Sorry, here it's not about less than. So because the conditions should be less than. Okay, then it will be work. Yeah, you can say this much of stocks which forming a narrow ADR today. Okay. Okay, so the Lara's lab, we will be discussing IGL, HDFC Bank, Biocon, and IDFC Limited that we have seen. HCL Technologies that wasn't very narrow stocks, and let me check with the one more time. So IGL, IDFC we got it, IGL. Let me check. So very narrow in range. So from that, if you find out a good opportunity, then you may be utilizing it. So while I'm using, if I want to focus even very narrow, then you can reduce the number and you will be finding very few numbers, IGL, Biocon, HL Tech. But as I did some analysis, 0.8 would be a greater one. So how do I find out for tomorrow stocks? The stock which forming a narrow ADR for tomorrow. So let me try with us in the same changes over here daily. Okay. So if you are using this daily, here you can see Bharati Airtel is the stock which may be tomorrow narrow. Okay. But you'll be not getting the stocks in the list today, but we'll be finding the stocks by the scanner today. But if you are checking the stocks tomorrow, you will be finding India Cements. But today it is not about narrow. Okay, but if you are looking at tomorrow, it will be very narrow and you may be finding out. So we can track those stocks for tomorrow's opportunity. So somewhere around seven stocks. Sorry, yeah, seven stocks. India Cement, IDFC First Bank, IGL again, NTPC, Motherson Sumi, Bharati Airtel, and Idea Cellular. You can leave it. It is less than 50 rupees and also which is trading nearby 13. The low value stock. So don't want to go for such a stocks, and this will help you to find out very narrow. So even we can add a more conditions also, that ADR indicator which is working better for an intraday breakouts. So if you want to access that premium group, and you will be getting the logic or the scanner itself. Okay, in that group, so you will be accessing all my premium scanners for a lifetime. Okay, so if you want to know more details, so you can see the WhatsApp number which shown on this video. You can just connect me on the number, so get more details about that scanner group. Okay, these are all the stocks which I am looking for tomorrow, narrow idea, and with that scanner, we will be finding out whenever the stock forming, because it is not about a repaint. So for example, 28th March, we have a Petronet, such a formation, which is a back test result, Petronet. Uh, you can look at it here. That may be a result. From that, it may be a stop loss trade, but it will be very narrow. But after this breakout, and it continues the momentum, but we use for an intraday, that was giving you such a good result after the breakout. And sometimes this level act as a resistance and support. So in weekly, that was working very good and well. So let me check, and once it is completed, the weekly CADR scanners also will be updated on the premium group at this moment. So this particular scanners will help you to find out tomorrow's stocks for a very narrow. So maybe you can track this and how whether it is narrow or not. Okay, so these stocks are some six stocks: India Cement, IDFC, in the IGL, NTPC, Motherson Sumi. So these are all the stocks which I'm going to look for tomorrow, very narrow idea. Okay, and you can change it on a 1 day ago, so you will be finding today's narrow idea. So there is a two types. So after market, you will be running the scan to find out the tomorrow stocks, or you can change the 1 day ago in the both the places, and you will be finding current day narrow ADR, it never repaint because it is telling you what exactly that happened, because it is the purely based on the calculation that will work as. So previously we don't get it, and a random check if any other day I'll checking on NTPC on 14.3, which is a narrow 14.3. Here is the 14, sorry, here is the 14.3. Yeah, this is the date 15, sorry. Okay, it will help you to find out such a good opportunities, very narrow in range. So lower level broken and it given you some good move. So hope this may be an useful video, and save this video and you can get more details on this ADR and other indicators. You can subscribe the channel. If you have any questions and doubts, just comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching. And if you want to access my advanced option strategic course, the link will be available in description. Go to my website and you can track and you can find out some good opportunity in stock option positionally. And the same which I am trying with this ADR indicator with 156 Tata Steel call option itself, that I'm checking it. If it works, and the chart will be available in trading view now, so that will be help us to make some good opportunities. So Tata Steel 155, I'm tracking call option April, and look at this yesterday, and that given you the breakout, and that is a good move. But today in the first candle, so that also be the first candle, but today is the bigger one. And some options which given you the breakout after some time, so that also works better. So which I'm just working on it to find out option trades with this ADR indicator will let us work. So for example, range bound days, that particular signal will not work. That means the option will not crosses above to that ADR high or low level. Only on trending days, we will be easily identify if the option which breaks that ADR level, then we will be easily finding out the data. There is a breakout, and the sale also I'm checking from 140 call option. Let me know here. You can look at this. Here is the breakout. Here not closed, and today I'm just checking, and the previous day yesterday. So trending day, so it given you the breakout around 6 rupees and it went up to 7. And here on 2nd April, which closes above ADR level around 8.6, and after 8.6 that went up to 14.25. So this two I'm checking with that, but not yet confirmed. But ADR will work better. Even I will be finding Nifty also by based on this ADR indicator. So after today, this particular day gap of opening, trending days it's given you, but it's a non-trending day. Already I told you the last 2 days maybe a gap of opening, something is happening, but it doesn't break the higher and lower levels. So maybe very narrow and range. So but here there is a trending day, and Bank Nifty also I was looking with this. Maybe that would be a better options if it is works for index. So we will be easily finding on trending days. So today that is not closed above any of the days. You can look at this only at the day where we can easily find out breakout ones. Maybe sometimes it maybe fails, but we are making a smaller stop loss only, not a big. So in this case, it broken the lower level, but that doesn't break the low of that particular candle. We are simply exiting, or we are not we are avoiding the trade. So it has 3 consecutive down and 4th candle which closes below the lower area. But here I'm telling you, if it is crosses below that low of that particular candle, it doesn't give you opportunity. In this case, it was taken as support and it reversed back. But here, some days it is not closed. Here not closed. This day also not closed. But yesterday, sorry, day before yesterday, that was given you the close from 47,100 and it went up to 47,400, 300 point. And today you can see there is no such a big movement, and it looks like a premium decay movement which is happening on Nifty today, and Nifty also be the same, but it was increased, but doesn't give you the intraday opportunity, big momentum or big changes in the option premium. So that helping, and I'm just doing with an even you can check with an option its chart itself. So yesterday Bank Nifty started by 46,000 47,500. So let me go for Bank Nifty 47,500. I don't want to take this video as a much more lengthy, and I'll be completing. So here is the candle which closes. First candle we normally ignored it. Second candle it is closed lower, and third candle the high is not broken, so that lower day. So not a big move, but here is the particularity. So we have some trending move, but remaining days it doesn't move more than that particular level. You can see here the only day, but the high is not broken. Simple method, so we can utilize for an hour intraday opportunity. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you.